The biggest.
Legal Eagle. I'm suing honey. This is going to be fun. Yeah, the honey situation is... It's a mess. There is so much stuff going on. If you're not aware, basically, Honey created a thing, their extension, where they give you coupon codes, and it was injecting their own affiliate link into purchases, and it was always taking that final purchase, so it was basically stealing money from creators. I don't think it was as bad for the consumer. The other thing is they weren't providing you the best coupon codes. They'd provide you the ones that they wanted you to see. So there might be a 20%, but they'd only provide you the 5 or 10%. Obviously, that's still bad for the consumer, but it's not as bad because you're still getting a discount, just not the discount you could have gotten if you'd gone like all the way and, you know, searched for it yourself. Anyway, let's have a look at I'm suing honey.
The biggest scam in YouTube history.
The biggest YouTube scam has just been revealed. Honey, one of the largest influencer scams.
This might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time.
Honey has been revealed to be a complete scam.
The coupon mafia?
I think it's scummy. I hesitate to call it illegal because I just genuinely don't know. I need a legal video.
And I think Honey should be sued for it. I am glad that everybody is now aware that Honey has a corrupt business.
How's the audio level, by the way?
Creators are saying that Honey is a scam. They believe that Honey steals from creators.
Sure.
So on behalf of creators everywhere, I have filed a class action lawsuit to stop it.
All right.
So how did we get here? Well, as you probably know, the entire creator economy works on affiliate links.
For the most part,
question that everyone on the internet wants to know when you're
There's a couple of exceptions, but for the most part, yeah, that's true.
Making a purchase is, how did you get here? Honey allegedly interjects itself into that chain, erases all the past history, and says, I'm the one responsible.
I wouldn't use the word, obviously he's going to use the word allegedly because, like, legal video, whatever. But, like, it's definitely not allegedly, it's proven. But you can't really say that if you care about, you know, doing things in a, you know, a court-approved way.
Often harming consumers in the process by replacing a coupon or discount code with a Honey-related code.
Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey.
And while if this is true, the consumers would be harmed by this practice. Creators are getting absolutely screwed.
Let's say you're at a department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right
One thing I don't like about Megalag's video is the entire thing was focused on LTT. And Linus has talked about this since then, but like they were so confused because they had actively cut ties with Honey like 3 years prior. So the fact that the original video was so heavily focused on them when creators like MrBeast have way bigger audiences just didn't make any sense to them. And I fully understand that. Could they have certainly talked more about why they were separating from Honey? Yeah, absolutely. But like, even if they hadn't separated from Honey, like, MrBeast was so much bigger.
Hey, a sleazy salesman pops up going, hey, shall I check if I have any coupon codes for you? Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing, looks for coupons, says, sorry, no luck this time, but instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own.
It's free money, they say. But we believe that nothing could be further from the truth. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
I actually was talking about this the other day, like when we did that Honey video. I think there is a place for like a community database of coupons. So like an open source community database of coupons attached to an extension where users can submit coupons. It will always show you the best coupons. The extension takes nothing from it. I think there is absolutely room for something like that. And I'm kind of surprised that nobody has done so, like, post this all coming out.
I believe that money came right out of the pockets of your favorite YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, podcasts, and bloggers. Now, you might have seen Megalag's expose. It's incredible. You should absolutely support him on Patreon, link in the description.
Sponsor
But
Lock Honey
that's just
Edition,
the tip
basically,
of the
yeah.
iceberg. I want to dig deeper because this is something that could affect every creator and influencer on every platform. And I mean everyone. Creators, viewers, advertisers, even the companies that provide goods and services.
People are
Now,
trying,
as
but
you
they were
probably
DMCA'd. Who DMCA'd them? I'm confused who would do the DMCAing there.
Making videos or posts can be an expensive endeavor. And when you think about it, it's kind of incredible that platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok are free. And they can afford to be so because they rely on advertising. Now, that might come in the form of programmatic ads that are interjected while you're watching, or it might come from a sponsorship provided by the actual creator that you're watching.
Is that a new Michael Reeves video? Because if it's not, I 100% have seen it. It's 4 years ago. I've 100% seen it.
Or listening to. And if a creator runs a sponsorship or has an affiliate relationship, they'll probably tell you to do one of two things. Either click on the link in the description or the comments, or use their promo code. You, the audience member, probably get a nice discount. And the creator gets credit for sending that customer. This is attribution.
Either discount or kickback, something like that.
And if you end up buying
or
that
additional
thing,
services.
the creator might get a percentage, a commission, a flat fee, or if enough people sign up, they might get another sponsorship in the future. And in all of those cases, everything depends on knowing how many people signed up because of that creator. And when you click on that link or use the creator's promo code, the brand knows where you came from and who sent you. At least, that's the way that it's supposed to work. Honey allegedly built their business on breaking that chain. As Megalag and others have explained, and as we aver, Honey interjects itself at the last possible moment and erases
I've got
evidence
plenty of stuff in my React
responsible
suggestions
and
already.
takes credit. It looks like Honey opens
People
up a
just
new
send me random
tab or
shit.
refreshes the checkout page and replaces the creator's information with Honey's information, and most importantly, Honey's attribution codes. The creator gets nothing. We believe that Honey pockets that money.
There's a few exceptions where it wasn't actually doing that, which is the really weird part of it. Like, it was still giving you the coupon, but it wasn't doing the injection of the affiliate thing. So I don't know if that's, in those cases, just not working correctly, or in some cases, it tries to hide itself. There hasn't really been, like, a good explanation on why that's happening.
That would have otherwise gone to the creator. Imagine if you're listening to a podcast.
Yo, Phantom.
You actually can't really click on a link. So the only way that they can get attribution is by a listener using their promo code. But
I wouldn't agree that you can't click on a link. Podcasts usually have some sort of, like, what do you call it? Description. So I definitely wouldn't agree you can't click on a link. But yes, on podcasts, it certainly is a lot more common for it to just be a affiliate code rather than a link.
Believe that even if you use the creator's code, if you also used Honey at the same time, Honey likely replaced that promo code with their own. But it's not just sponsorships. When you click on a programmatic ad, you know, those skippable or unskippable ads that just get shoved into a video you're watching or interjected to the feed that you're scrolling through, well, those have tracking links too. Those often contain exactly the same kind of affiliate data. Again, the companies want to know where you came from. They want to know which ads are effective and which creator's audience is a good fit for them. Different creators receive a different amount of money per view, depending on their personality and the makeup of their audience. But once again, if you click on one of those ads and use an extension like Honey, Honey will allegedly come in at the last second and
I don't know why it's doing it for... well, I know why it's doing it, for money, but I don't understand how, like... It feels like they're going way too far and, like, pushing the line so much when they're dealing with things where it's not even, like, a checkout system. Like, it's an affiliate code. In those cases, like, I don't even know how they thought they were going to get away with that.
destroy attribution, taking credit, and pocketing the money. And at the same time, Honey appears to market itself as a way to save consumers additional money, but that doesn't appear to be the case. We believe that Honey unjustly enriches itself by swapping creator attribution under the guise of a coupon check, even when it's unable to provide any additional value to the consumer or when there are no coupons. I believe that Honey lied to consumers about what it offered. And I believe that Honey lied to creators about what it was doing.
Did it lie to customers about what it's doing? I think in a sense, yes. because they claim they're finding the best coupon codes out there. In that sense, absolutely. However, Honey is saving you money if you're not the kind of person that goes and finds coupons, because sometimes it will find something. If you are the kind of person who goes out of your way to find coupons, though, it seems like most of the time, Honey is doing a worse job than you can do with a little bit of extra searching.
And perhaps the worst part about all of this is that Honey, now owned by PayPal, allegedly made creators the unwitting accomplices in stealing from their own pocketbooks. Think about how insidious this all was. Honey spent tens of millions of dollars, maybe even hundreds of millions of dollars, sponsoring some of the most beloved and successful creators on the planet. Honey allegedly seeded those audiences with their extension. And that extension probably stayed on their audience's browsers like a sleeping leech, waiting for the viewer to conduct a transaction. And thus, forever after, the creator's future sponsorships and future affiliate relationships and advertisements were devalued now that the creator's audience was infected. The exact people who would be most likely to listen to the recommendations of that creator, which by
I wonder how what I wonder is how the devs who wrote the code for Honey thought this was a good idea. Well, it depends on where they are in the stack. Because if you're just a code monkey, it's just a job. Now, if you're the CEO, well, in that case, you go and make another company called Pi, and you keep doing the exact same thing.
By the way, is the reason that it's so important for creators to vet their sponsors and make sure that they believe in the products. We're now likely to be sniped. Whenever those viewers or listeners clicked on the creator's link or used the creator's promo code, Honey would allegedly swoop in and steal the attribution. We believe that PayPal's Honey is a drag on the entire creator economy. If you're a creator and you've ever used an affiliate link, run a sponsorship, or allowed ads, we believe it's possible that Honey has interjected itself and parasitically taken away your attribution. Even if you've never even heard of Honey until now. Advertisers spent $30 billion on advertising on YouTube AdSense alone in 2023. Presumably, those companies made a lot more revenue than they spent on advertising. But how many billions of that went to Honey? I'm honestly surprised that extensions like Honey, Karma, Capital One Shopping, and Pi are even allowed on the Apple App Store or the Google Extension Marketplace. So I say, enough is enough.
It is interesting that Google allows it, because it gets in the way of Google ads as well. Right? Like, it doesn't just deal with... Obviously, creators are the main thing that's being focused on, but if you click on an ad on a video, like, that's related... Like, that's part of that chain as well.
It's time to put my money where my mouth is. So I, along with some other great attorneys, filed suit on behalf of all creators and businesses who've been harmed by Honey PayPal. Because there are so many people, we filed a class action lawsuit seeking damages in the form of the money that we believe Honey prevented from reaching creators, so we can give it back to creators. And equally important, we're suing for an injunction to stop Honey's practices in the future. If you're a creator or a business who thinks that they have been harmed by Honey, please reach out to my law firm by either going to honeylawsuit.com or by reaching out via email at honeycase@eagleteam.law. We want to hear from you. This isn't only about people who ran a Honey sponsorship, but rather anyone who might have had their attribution taken by Honey. We believe that things like running a promo code...
Trying to prove that's going to be really difficult. Because... I'm sure... I don't know. It depends on what sort of records Honey keeps, right? Because if Honey keeps a record of every single link that they have injected themselves into... Yeah, that's easy to prove once you do discovery. But without that, like, yes, there's a lot of people that use it, but trying to prove specific damages is... I'm curious to see how this comes out.
Affiliate link or tracking tag is enough to be caught in their web. And finally, Honey PayPal. I will see you in court.
That was a good video. That was a very good video. I doubt Google is willing to pay the people to actually check what's uploaded to the extension store. Yeah, they do it with AI. Basically. Watch the eggnog. I don't know if maybe I'll watch the eggnog video. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything to say for the car video. I'm curious to see what happens here. I haven't really run much in the way of affiliate links on my channel. I've run a couple of them. I do have, what do you call it? The Amazon affiliate link. I have run like a Linode affiliate link in the past as well. But right now, I'm not really running anything on the channel. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had Linode. Because when Linode was bought by Akamai, they cut off a bunch of the sponsorships they were doing before. So, yeah, I was not part of that list that they kept around. There's definitely companies that have reached out to me, and the companies I would like to work with, but right now I'm not directly affected. However, if you're a creator like literally anyone, if you have like a gamer sponsorship, for example, you're probably like prime target for money theft from Honey. How much that's gonna be and what sort of damages they're looking for, well, we'll have to wait and see what happens there.